Can you hear it? It is a low, guttural hum, a vibration rising from the sandstone bedrock. It is the sound of a city waking up from a colonial slumber and roaring into the modern age. This is Sydney, 1900. It is not yet the glittering metropolis of glass and opera houses you know today. It is a place of grit, coal smoke, and raw ambition perched on the edge of the world. To understand this city, you must first smell it. In the narrow, winding streets of the rocks, the air hangs heavy. It is a pungent cocktail of horse manure, brewing hops from the local pubs, and the salty, fishy tang of the harbor. The harbor is everything. It is the lungs, the heart, and the wallet of the city. Look out across the water. It is a forest of masts. Tall ships from Liverpool and San Francisco jostle for space with the new smoke-belching steamers. The wharves are a chaotic theater of shouting stevedores, crate-laden wagons, and the clanging of iron. But in January 1900, a shadow falls over the docks. A passenger arrives that no one invited, hidden in the belly of a trade ship. The bubonic plague, the Black Death. It creeps off the ships on 4 legs, the rats. Panic grips the city. The government acts with ruthless efficiency. They draw a cordon sanitaire around the oldest, most labyrinthine slums of the waterfront. They pay a bounty for every rat tail, delivered 6 pence a head. Thousands of men become rat catchers. The sky turns black with the smoke of burning barricades and torched houses. They cleanse the city with fire and lime. It is a tragedy, but it is also a metamorphosis. The destruction of the plague years forces Sydney to tear down its rotting past and build anew. Walk up from the smoke of the harbor towards George Street. Here, the energy shifts. You are witnessing the death of the horse and cart era and the birth of electricity. The streets are a dangerous, thrilling mess. Horse-drawn hansoms weave unpredictably between the new electric trams that rattle and spark along the tracks. The noise is deafening, a cacophony of hooves, bells, and the shouting of newsboys hawking the Sydney Morning Herald. Look at the people. This is a city of distinct tribes. On the pavement, you might spot the larrikins, members of street gangs like the Rock's Push. They are terrifyingly stylish, dressed in high-heeled boots, felt hats tilted at aggressive angles, and vibrant silk scarves. They rule the alleyways with fists and razors, a reminder that this city's roots lie in convict soil. Brush past them, and you see the other side of the coin. The women in their Edwardian finery, enduring the sweltering Australian summer in corsets and heavy skirts, heading towards the Anthony Horden and Sons Palace Emporium. It is a cathedral of commerce, a department store so vast it feels like a city within a city. Here, Sydney proves it is no longer just an outpost. It is a consumer capital, hungry for the luxuries of London and Paris. And then, there is the moment everything changes. January 1st, 1901, Centennial Park, a sweltering summer day. 250,000 people, virtually the entire population, gather on the grass. They watch as a white pavilion glistens in the sun. In a single ceremony, the colony of New South Wales ceases to be an island unto itself. The Commonwealth of Australia is born. Sydney is no longer just a colonial port. It is the engine room of a new nation. There is a sense of boundless optimism, a belief that this sun-drenched land is the future of the British Empire. But the true soul of Sydney isn't found in the Federation speeches or the department stores. It is found at the edge of the sand. In the early 1900s, a rebellion is brewing on the beaches of Manly and Bondi. For decades, swimming in daylight was illegal, a Victorian absurdity that viewed the ocean as improper. But the heat is undeniable, and the people are restless. In 1902, a journalist named William Gocher announces he will defy the law. At Manly Beach, he marches into the surf at midday, daring the police to arrest him. He forces the issue. The laws crumble. Suddenly, the ocean is unlocked. Surf bathing becomes a mania. It changes the physical body of the Australian. The pale, buttoned-up Victorian sheds the wool suit and becomes the bronzed, athletic figure of the surf. The lifesaver becomes a new kind of knight in armor. As the sun sets over the harbor in 1910, the skyline is jagged with scaffolding. Central Station has risen, a grand monument to travel. The ferries cut white wakes through the deep blue water, carrying workers back to the expanding North Shore. The city lights flicker on, thousands of incandescent bulbs pushing back the night. Sydney in the 1900s is a paradox. It is a place where the plague runs through the gutters while the elite toast to federation in crystal glasses. It is a city trying to be British while realizing in the heat and the surf that it is becoming something entirely different. It is a rough, beautiful, dangerous, and exhilarating mess, and it is just getting started.